On the Bombay coast, where the palms are stirred by the breeze off the Arabian Sea, the star lives in an impregnable dream house. Getting in to interview Rajesh is like trying to gain access to royalty. Only if a king says, "Come to my palace at 3, he probably means it. If Rajesh says it, he probably doesn't.
Good afternoon. Come to see Rajesh Khanna.
Oh, yeah.
Is he here?
No.
He's not here?
Yeah. He's coming at 8:30.
But we have an appointment with him for 3 o'clock, which is now.
I don't know what time he's coming. You come to tomorrow morning. 8:30.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes. You come.
See, do you know where he is? Where's he gone?
Hospital. I don't know which hospital.
Gone to a hospital?
Yes.
When did he go?
His friend is sick.
To see a sick friend?
Yes.
He's going to be at the hospital for some 13 hours.
Yes.
But he was expecting us?
Yes.
But he went? I see. Right, so we must come back at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Yes. Thank you very much.
Next time, we get as far as the gatehouse. Inside, the star has furnished it as a temple to himself. We read magazines about him, wait for another appointment that he doesn't keep, and study his film awards. We arrange another time to see him, sunset next day. But it's the same story. Sunset arrives, but Rajesh doesn't. For 5 days, this humbling experience of waiting for Rajesh goes on. Will he or won't he? Then, suddenly, he does. He invites us to a party, and in his sitting room by the rockery, gives us an audience.
How do you like stardom now you've got it?
Who doesn't? It's fabulous to feel popular. And then, of course, a star. And I think a star does twinkle.
You have to work very hard, though, don't you? I mean, you work on a lot of films at one time and rush from one place to another.
It's 2 films a day.
2 films a day. Never more? That must be fairly exacting, though.
It is, but I like it.
Do you have to fight to stay at the top? I mean, there's more to staying a star than just acting, isn't there?
Part of it, yes. One has to be a little cruel.
Cruel?
Yes.
Can you give me an example of that?
As you just said, that one has to fight and fight well and win the battle. That calls for a lot of things.
Do you plan your strategies alone?
I do most of the things intuitionally. Impulsive. Just wait. And things do happen the way I want them to.
2 days later, Rajesh has one of his impulses. Out of the blue, he announces that he's getting married and plunges Bombay into the gaudy paraphernalia of a film wedding. India is stunned, we are told. Women are sobbing and tearing their hair. There will probably be suicides. The sudden bride is a starlet. She's the daughter of an industrialist, her name is Dimple, and she's said to be only 15. Even the gossip columnists have been taken by surprise. Except one. This is Devi, the vitriolic queen of the gossip writers. She floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. When Rajesh decided to get married, Devi was the first person he told. He told her that he'd found the girl drowning in the sea, rescued her, and fallen in love.
And I think he was high, because when he rang me up at 3 a.m., he sounded absolutely drunk. And with 7 pegs at one party and 7 at another, I mean, you just don't walk into the sea like he said he did. And when he told me the story, there was no story of the waves rising and his bride being washed away or anything. But later on by evening, he told me this. So I said, this is not what you told me in the morning. So he said, no, but it happened. So he just wants to believe that a wave came or maybe when a person is drunk, even a glass full of water appears like waves and storms and everything looks exaggerated. And a 15-year-old looks 30 and,
But he rang you and told you the moment he'd proposed.
Yes, because he had sort of given me a promise. So he told me when I'm getting married, you'll be the first person to know. So it's very strange, but he did ring up in the night and I thought he's drunk, so I told him to go back to sleep.
Is it a love match or is it, as people are saying, a publicity marriage? Something that Rajesh is putting up with for professional reasons. All we can be sure of is that the publicity fallout will be substantial.
This wedding, was there more than the usual amount of film razzmatazz or was it about standard size?
No, it's the standard size. Every wedding in the film industry is colossal. And I suppose for the masses, it's just the right thing he's done. Marrying a fair girl, young and not yet branded or something. I mean, she's only one film old.
Shrewd stroke.
Very. But I feel it happened to him because when he had made up his mind not to marry, by then the girl's father and the girl's father had told half the town and the girl had told the other half. So he liked what was happening to him. The congratulations, the attention he got, the fuss made over him. And then he's got these very filmic ideas of love and romance and things. Like happiness on a Hindi screen means wearing a lot of jewelry, grand sari and smiling all the while. Love means telling your man all the while that you're in love with him, preferably with the moon or stars around,